running away from that profound pain that she felt as a little girl. And she was just looking for a place, some place, where she felt she truly belonged.
For the next 3 years, the troubled teen floats around the city, honing her self-destructive behavior.
She became a whole different person. She started doing really bad things.
She has no parental supervision around, has no family dynamics that keep her safe. So they end up consorting with people that are less law-abiding.
She did not have a job. She wasn't in school. She's sleeping over here on this couch. She's sleeping over here on that couch. She's using drugs.
To fund her drug habit, Genet sells the only thing she can, her body.
She starts prostituting for money, but she made the decision that that lifestyle was working for her, and that's what she did.
By the young age of 18, her life is in a downward spiral, and when it looks like things can't get much worse, she meets a charismatic man with a sadistic side.
He was her whole world. Her boss, her daddy, her lover, all combined together.
He would snap his fingers and she would jump.
What's wrong with you?
In Miami, Florida, after years of running wild on the streets, 18-year-old Genet Rembert spends her days prostituting for drugs.
And I wouldn't say necessarily there's a reason why she did it, but that's just what she chose to do at the time. I was so worried about her. She felt like no one really loved her.
Genet was abandoned very early in her life, and therefore she started to develop this me against the world mentality. But all of that was a mask for what she truly felt, which was that she was alone.
And she is living pillar to post, sleeping here, sleeping there, using drugs, not connected to anything of real value. So one day, she's out looking for dope.
That's when friends tell her about a Haitian-born dealer, 31-year-old McKinley Desir. He's a one-stop shop to get your fix.
Thanks, dude. Take it easy.
Genet tracks him down in the parking lot of a local motel. She tells him she's looking to score cocaine and flashes some cash she earned turning tricks. But McKinley takes one look at her and says he has another payment planned in mind.
I want some more than your money.
He was a very nice-looking young man who knew how to talk to young women. He knew what to say, he knew how to say it. He was very effective.
McKinley had two sides to him. One, the personable side you would see when you first met him, and then after a while you would see the business side of him.
The wayward teenager has just unknowingly wandered into the trap of the ultimate street predator, a true hustler who slings drugs and pimps on the side.
He preyed on people who were insecure or didn't have a home or were looking for love.
And right away he sees that Genet is just his type.
He could see the need and the loss and the abandonment in her. It was probably in her eyes.
They drive 20 miles north to Hollywood, Florida, where he lives in a 2-bedroom apartment. Desperate to get high, and no stranger to selling her body, she agrees to swap sex for the drugs. The smooth Haitian shows her a tenderness she's never experienced. Afterward, McKinley makes his new girl a proposition she can't refuse.
McKinley invited Genet to live with him so she could have a household to live in, something that she didn't have before.
I get you the fix you need, look out for you.
He's promising her all the drugs that she might need. He's good looking, he's got a nice car, he's saying all the right things.
The lost teenager can't believe her luck.
Genet was damaged emotionally. McKinley gave her this false sense of feeling secure, that everything would be okay. And she came to call him daddy. And that's very symbolic because she never truly had her father in her life.
She was all in. She felt like she was gonna finally be at home and somebody was gonna love her.
She moves in, but McKinley makes it clear she must earn her keep.